not okay, but we're all gonna be alright.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Camdenton Laker football. Denny Benny alongside Steve Schneider, as always. Tonight we're live in Columbia, Missouri. A little premature here with Daniel Edson along the sideline, but
Coach is ready, we're ready.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I just hung up on him. Can you believe that?
I can believe it. We could probably hand signal him from here.
Do that for me.
There you go.
Hey, Daniel Edson standing by on the sideline around the 40-yard line. Just got the cue, Daniel. Go ahead.
I'm not getting his microphone.
No, got nothing.
You always
You got
preach 1-0 at the end
Good
of the
job.
week is what we're looking for.
Yeah, we want to be 1-0 after every snap tonight, and that's kind of our mantra this week is getting better at every chance we can in a one-on-one setting and win that battle. The more we can do that, the better chance we have.
Last week against Elias, we had our defense on the field a whole lot. What do we do this week preparation-wise or based on what we can do versus Battle's offense? What are we looking to do to get them off the field a little bit more often and get our offense rolling?
Well, we have to be effective and get first downs on offense. That'll help it a little bit. The other part, our defense did great causing turnovers, causing punts, all those things that you want from your defense in the first half. And so we need more of that, and then we got to get first downs on offense and move the chains. We don't have to make dynamic plays always. The dynamic plays will come once we get a little bit of effectiveness in the early downs.
Quick synopsis, let all the listeners know a little bit about the Battle Spartans offense and defense scouting report-wise.
No, they're better than 0-4, 100%. They've got a really good running back who also plays defensive end. We saw him run a 60-yard touchdown against Elias. They've got some good receivers. Quarterbacks are developing and playing better as the season goes on. So they can move the ball down the field. Defensively, they're good. They have been the 10 years they've been playing football. They always have hard-nosed kids and play good defense. We have to run the ball. We have to take care of it. And then on defense, we got to stop their run.
As you kind of already mentioned, what's the rebound message from a week where we played a fantastic first half last week and then just didn't get it done in the second half to get us back to above 500 and that 1-0 at the end of Friday night?
We've got to we preach it this week is compete and not let the circumstances affect the way that we compete. So we're going to do that tonight. No matter what occurs on the snap, the next play, it's all in front of us, nothing's behind us.
Coach Pitts, thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Hey, it is beautiful weather out here tonight. Slight breeze, cool weather, hoodies and jackets are on. 92.7 is bringing you live coverage. It's going to be a fantastic night of Camdenton Laker football. Back up to you, gentlemen.
That's Daniel Edson, our sideline reporter. Sideline report brought to you by HMI Fireplace Shops. And the coach's interview was courtesy of Jack's Sporting Goods. We kind of got all out of whack here, didn't we? We normally weren't going to go on the air for another 5 minutes, and Daniel had the coach pulled to the side already. So I said, well, I guess we better start.
That's right. He's ready to go. We're ready to go. Okay? You don't want to say, hey, Coach, wait for us. No. We follow him.
Our title sponsor in tonight's game is Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Good folks. And our pregame's brought to you by Old Kinderhook. Of course, is in great shape. It's a perfect time to enjoy some sweater weather golf at Old Kinderhook. Looking forward to this one, Steve. Lakers need a bounce-back game, and I think this is where they can get it. In Columbia against the Battle Spartans. Spartans, Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, Spartans 0-4, but as coach, as you heard during the coach's interview, they're a better team than 0-4. They held Elias to what?
7 points with 9 minutes left.
With 9 minutes to go in the game, and you saw what Elias did to us. So it's something that as we come in for this game, you sit there and you look at the record. I almost wish they wouldn't look at the record of the Battle team, because it's something that you come in and you say, oh, they're 0-4, this should be easy, and that's when it reaches up and bites you. So they need to come in, they need to play every down, like Coach said. They need to focus on getting the job done. Offense had some struggles in that second half last week and just had, a lot of incomplete passes and a lot of just missed opportunities on offense. Defense was out there slugging away, but then, just Elias put us away in the second half. And that's something that we got to make sure we play all 4 quarters and take care of business here tonight.
And Steve, we just found out, just activated was Holt, who's a 3-sport athlete. He plays baseball. He plays football now. He just got activated last week. But he's a sprinter. He's a long jumper. He is a triple jumper and quite an all-round athlete. Just activated last week, and this is his first test tonight against Camdenton Lakers. But I'm sure if he can do all those things and do them well, this kid's an athlete.
I was talking to one of the guys that broadcast for the Battle Spartans, and they've got a couple kids on basketball. They're really good at basketball. They drafted into a football program, and says that they're fast, they're big, 6'4", they want them 6'5". It's just, and they're just now getting familiar with the game, being able to run routes, and catch the football. But if you're 6'5" and you can run a route, it's tough to defend against somebody like that. So taking some of those basketball skills and converting to football, not always easy, but once you figure it out, you can be a powerful.
Let me tell you, it's not easy. I did it, and I was a basketball player, asked to play some football, and I'd start running around. I was lucky if I ran the right direction. If they put us on the 50, I was like, do I go left or right? They put a rock in my hand and said, go this way. So that's how I knew where I was going to run my route.
Did you call foul when somebody tackled you?
I did.
Hey,
I said,
where's the ref?
That was traveling.
Yeah, traveling. There you go.
But no, you're right, though. It's a learning curve to transition from one sport to another. And especially if you're playing football and then you try and transition back into basketball, you're using a totally different muscle group. Yeah. I mean, in basketball, it's all stop, start, stop, start. In football, it's all start. You don't stop. You just try and run through somebody and just keep going. That's hard to transition back to basketball because you're used to just blowing through people. And the first couple of weeks, you get a few extra fouls.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, it's going to be a good game. We'll get Camdenton back above 500. Denny and they could easily do it. Well, not easily. That's probably poor choice of words. But, they have an opportunity tonight to do that, coming up here to Columbia and getting a win, which they need, to get back on track and forget about last week's game and just move on from this one. So, you still got Carson Durnett. Didn't have the greatest game last week, but he's still on the season. He's up over 1,000 yards through 4 games, 1,183 to be exact. He's so...
In Carson's defense, Steve, the coverage last week was so tight, you had to thread a needle. And Carson was trying to wing it in there. There were a couple of drops because of the velocity of the ball in which Carson throws it. You got to make those catches, number one. But there was no margin for error. And a lot of times he was throwing it to an area where only his receiver could make the play on it.
Right.
He wasn't going to risk the interception, so he put it out in front of him where the ball couldn't be picked. And it was a tough night all around, but that was just, as a quarterback, as Carson Durnett, looking back at last week's film, he didn't have a lot to throw to, Steve.
Well, and we played a good first half against Elias, Danny. And, it's just after the break, Elias comes back out, they get the ball taken away from, Camdenton has to punt it out, and then they get 3 scores in a row, and we didn't answer. So, that'll be the thing tonight to make sure if they score, we score. Okay, if we score, don't let them score, and just keep that pressure on them and take control of the game.
Hey, don't forget, you can now download our MoSportsZone app, just created. It's available on Android and on Apple, so just go to your app store and download the MoSportsZone app. You can take it with you wherever you go, watch at the game or in the car. Not if you're driving, of course.
No.
But a lot of people are watching at home on YouTube, so thank you for having us into your home on a Friday night. We appreciate you tagging along with us. So it just keeps building, and without you, it wouldn't be possible. And our fine sponsors, obviously. Again, our title sponsor tonight, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Stop by and say hi. Back in 3 minutes. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The last couple of years, Butch has had a lot more visitors at his lake home. Butch, tell us how that's going.
Well, I'm keeping up, but we've gone through 3 barbecue grills in the last 2 summers. We even picked up a new boat just to accommodate all of our friends.
Butch, I noticed the dock still looks great. Got those cables installed to keep you tied to shore, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Not like the last time you were here. CWD carries these new bumpers, and they set us up with some new personal watercraft docking systems, too. We added these dock lockers for more life vest storage. I had my contractor purchase all of my new dock supplies from CWD Supply. We even added the the First Mate lift control system there.
Nice.
Yeah, and it works really fast too. And First Mate sets you up with a new remote. Now I can sit on the deck and wait for the boat to lower.
Sounds like you're ready for summer, Butch.
You bet. When you need concrete, welding, or dock supplies, there's only one place you can get it all. CWD Supply, next to Dam Steel and Supply, behind Hy-Vee on D Road.
Seems like the kids like riding up and down on the lift.
Darn it, the kid's got my remote again. Hey kids, stop that!
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey and Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey, located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
When the flavors and the home cooking bring back memories, your guests, coworkers, and family will relax and enjoy their event. And you'll always feel the warmth of the kitchen with Angela's Lake Catering, specializing in large corporate events, weddings, and business socials. Angela says no event is too big. American Italian recipes, boxed lunches, and the Hidden Gem Lunch Cafe, located on Old South 5 across from the airport. Place your order online at Angela's